I just kind of wanted to show you guys exactly what I had going on in this game. It's been out, I think, for like 11, 12 days now, something like that. I'm doing pretty good though. I'm doing pretty decent for, you know, for not spending any money. All that I have accomplished on this game has just been through pure grind. Just purely grinding everything out. But yeah, so these are all of my my sapphires that I got. Let me lock Paul George there. Don't want him going nowhere. And here's sort of what my deck looks like. My top 8. I have all Emerald Pros right now. I actually just recently did this because I had all Emerald male, like NBA players, but I still had 2 Sapphire females in there. And just recently, this past couple of days, I've gotten, I think we've actually gotten 3 Emerald Pro females, or WNBA players. So it's really helped me out with my top 8 deck, and also with my Gauntlet deck, which I'll show you here in just a little bit. So, but yeah, as I said, this is what I got going on. I'm towards the end of Sapphire tier. I was really hoping that I could reach Sapphire Plus with just this, but it's looking like I'm going to need at least maybe 1 or 2 Sapphire Pros. I'm hoping just 1, because it's hard enough for me right now just to get one of these freaking things. They just keep eluding me. So, they keep giving me new people, and I want to see some old faces. But I think before patch, this would have probably have gotten me up to Sapphire Plus. But since it's pre-patch and they've lowered the stats of some cards, it's just not really looking like this is... Well, obviously it's not going to get me where I need to be. But here's my Gauntlet deck. I've been working really hard on this thing past couple of days because I had a whole mixture of things in there from, like, I still had some Gold Pros in there, I think, yesterday. I had quite a few Sapphires in there. But now I've got, you know, mostly Emerald Pros in there, except for this one card. I need, like, one more female or WNBA Emerald Pro, and I'll have a complete Emerald Gauntlet deck. Which I still, from what I have heard from people, I don't know for sure, it supposedly won't be enough to get the event card in the Gauntlet. But I'm just going to try the best, you know, my hardest that I can, and try to get my Gauntlet deck up to where I can get it and hopefully be able to pull the event card. This is what this whole thing is for me. It's like a fresh start. I've played some of my NBAs in the past, and I've never gotten an event card, and I've played a lot of WWE Supercard, and I've never gotten an event card there because I've never been, I guess, like, dedicated to the game and played it enough. But this one, I've been grinding really hard. You know, I have over 2,000 games played already, and I've already got all this done. So I'm really, really hoping for an event card, and maybe become like one of the top, you know, people, YouTubers or whatever. You know, I've always watched these people online play these games and have all these really awesome cards and stuff, and I've always wanted to be like a part of that, I guess you'll call the upper echelon of of Supercard players. So yeah, I got I'm in Sapphire tier at least for my Gauntlet deck, which I'm very happy about. Here's my Champions deck. I couldn't even think of the game mode because I don't freaking play it. Nobody plays it that I know of. But I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, like, look, I'm the highest tier that you can be in that game mode. And if we go to it, all I can get is an Emerald card, an Emerald player card. What good is that gonna do me? I mean, I'm pulling Emeralds consistently off the board. I think earlier today, like, I pulled like 4 or 5 of them in the matter of like an hour. Like, it's really not that hard to get them. And it just doesn't help me. I need those Sapphires, and the fact that they don't give you a Sapphire card. Like, because right now, I think besides, yeah, my 1 Sapphire here, I would be fine starting up a Champions thing if I was guaranteed a Sapphire card, but I'm not. So I'm just avoiding it like the plague. They recently released these winter cards, as you can see here. They came out yesterday. I've yet to even pull one of my 4. I haven't bought any. I don't really have the money, and I mean, yeah, I could buy one of these, but really, what good is that going to get me? I only have like a 1% chance at a Sapphire. I could beat the odds, but I mean, Come on, it's not reasonable. I'd rather just save my credits maybe to buy something for the event. But I've yet to pull my one of my 4. I've heard of some people they've got 1 or 2 or whatever. I just can't seem to find these freaking things on the draft board. They're so sneaky and elusive. This brings me to the next thing that I want to show you guys, which a lot of people already know about this because it affects nearly everybody that's been playing the game since like the launch day. And I mean, I just kind of want to show you guys what sort of how my cards are with this issue, and I hope that they fix this soon. And I'm talking about the stat problem that we have in the game right now with these pros that were pro'd before the stat decrease came out still having higher stats than what they're supposed to. And it's really bugs me because I have players like these top 4. Those are the only 4 Emerald Pros that I had before patch. And they all have these crazy stats. Like this guy right here, Hassan Whiteside, he has 3 stats that are over 300. And I mean, like, look here, like I got Sue Bird, which I think she's like one of the best Emerald WNBA players. I'm not certain, but just from where she places in all my Emerald cards, that's what she looks like. She does have 2 stats that are barely over 300, but I mean, still look at that compared to Hassan Whiteside. It's ridiculous. I really hope that they get these sorted out because I would really like it if some of my cards like this Zion Williamson and some of the other ones that I have to actually take their rightful place as some of my top Emerald cards. But as of right now, they're not going to because all the stats are screwed up. And it's going to be an issue that if they don't fix this before the Gauntlet, then we're going to be running into these overpowered pre-patch cards that we won't have any chance of beating, especially with somebody like me. Yes, I have 4 of them, and that does give me a slight advantage, but majority of my Gauntlet deck is made up of post-patched Pro Emeralds. And I'm going to be at an extreme disadvantage against somebody that has a Gauntlet deck made out of a lot of pre-patched pros. So, like I said, I just really hope that they get this fixed. It's a big annoyance to a lot of people, and I know that I'm going to take a hit. Like, I'll be even farther away from my goal of Sapphire Plus if this happens, like, tomorrow. But I'd rather just pull the Sapphire Pros and get there and know that nothing is wrong with my cards and that everybody's on a fair playing field. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'm sure that I'm going to be playing this game a lot here recently, especially whenever the next event comes out. I should have a lot of coverage and showing you guys a lot of the pulls that I get over the next week or so, because I'm pulling about 1 to 2 Sapphires a day depending on how much I play. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure you leave a like on the video just to let me know, that you did, and that, I guess people want to see more of this. And, subscribe, obviously, just so you can be notified whenever I post more of these in the future. But as always, my friends, I'll see you in the next one.